this spring?
This is July Springs.
Like the month?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we are, July Springs.
Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekenders YouTube channel. Today we're at the Sandy Point boat ramp and we're coming at you with another jet skiing adventure. We are on the Santa Fe River and we're going to head north up to all the springs, Ginnie Springs, and whatever else we can find along the way. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've never been here. It's the first time for us even going on the river with our jet skis, so I think it's going to be a real exciting adventure. So stick around and check it out. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, I am looking fly in my sunnies. Look at these things. This is a Christmas present from Lewis. So yeah, I'm super excited. Like Lewis said, we are here in Ginnie Springs. I am looking like a whole something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a female jet skier from Texas that jet skis down here all the time. I don't remember what her name is, but yeah, it's the same style going on.
Yeah, so, all right. So we are gonna hop on the river. We haven't ever jet skied on a river before, or a spring. So should be a good time. A little nervous because sometimes there's some hazards, right, in the old river here.
Yeah, praying to the river gods we don't hit any stumps.
Yes, no stumps, no rocks, no manatees. Hopefully we'll see some, but we won't run over any because that would be no alligators. Yeah, we've never seen an alligator on our jet ski. So, all right, it's gonna be fun. Let's go. All right, so while we are backing into the river right here, it was $5 per jet ski. So a little bit more expensive than other places we've been to, but hopefully it pays off. We're excited. We're gonna see some cool things today. So yeah, let's go.
Water's cold.
Yeah.
Imagine that, cold water in February.
Yeah, how about that? What's interesting though, you actually wanted to swim. I wore leggings today. You're in swim shorts.
Well, you never know.
I'm not swimming. What happened to you saying that, you know, it's always 72 degrees year round in the springs?
Well, it is. This isn't exactly the spring yet.
Okay. Alright guys, so we've launched. We are on the river. Lewis is pulling the truck out right now. A little excited, a little nervous, hopefully praying we don't run over anything in the river. But yeah, it's so quiet and pretty and nice. Water's freezing, but you can kind of see down. I just think there's a lot of brown, dark mud on the bottom. So yeah, a little dark behind us, but should be exciting, should be good. Yeah, and I'm just floating on the river. So let's go.
Yeah, it's slow speed, minimum weight. Make sure it's not a log. You can't tell how deep it is. No, I have no clue. is a little sketchy out here. Being our first river ride, we're definitely looking out for rocks and trees. Haven't seen any alligators yet. I think that there are sturgeon maybe in the water too. You saw turtles? Okay, she saw some turtles, that's cool. But yeah, the sturgeon can jump up out of the water and slap you in the face. Even people have died from that. I haven't seen any, but I've definitely seen something jumping out of the water. I'm not sure it's sturgeon or maybe just regular fish. I'm keeping an eye out for that. Definitely wearing my goggles when we're going. We're only going about 20 to 25 miles an hour just because, you know, if I do hit something, I don't want to fly off the jet ski. I think maybe I can hold it in at that point, maybe not cause too much damage. We'll see. Just trying to keep it on plane, like the bare minimum I need to be fully on plane. You know, figure if I'm on plane and have less draft, then that's, you know, that much shallower water I can scoot on through. So just past the minimum wake zone, we're gonna get on back to it.
back there. Now I'm seeing if we can get back there because it's too shallow, but yeah. One spring down, hopefully some more to go.
All right, we got a little board driving up this long no wake zone. But I found a little spring head here. Oh, and the water's actually fairly warm here. All right. All right, and we are stuck in an idle zone, so we're taking the time to admire some nature. So on the cypress trees here, they have, you can see where the normal high water mark is, and then I think that about a foot above that's probably the historic high water mark. Which is a good, 5-6 feet off of where the water is now, and then probably maybe the river at the bottom you can see is maybe about another 6 inches lower than where I think it normally is. So a little low today. What's interesting is a lot of this, shallow ground around the rivers at certain times is probably underwater. Kind of interesting. Let's press on. little dicey back there. Got a little bit of white water. I think we made it through pretty all right. Did you do all right back there? I didn't like it. You didn't like it? Yeah, just keep it slow and steady. We just got to remember what path we took on the way back down, because on the way back down we're going to be going through it faster. I didn't think it was too bad. A little exciting. We'll see how we feel on the way back down though.
Alright guys, so we made it to Dogwood Spring. We're going to go head up that spring right now. Letting some kayakers come out and then we're going to head up. So, let's go. Beautiful, freezing. So I'm gonna stay on my jet ski. Lewis is in there making friends like he always does. So yeah, it's been a really cool drive up. I will say I think we launched at noon and it is now 3 o'clock. So the majority of the way up here was no wake zones, so we had to go pretty slow. But you know what? Glad we're here. So there's some bugs. So but yeah, super exciting, glad we're here, and we're gonna hopefully have some lunch soon because we had a late breakfast. Now this is about, I think, 2.5 hours north of where we are in Tampa, so a bit of a haul, but yeah, overall pretty cool. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go for a swim. There's a real deep hole over there. We're gonna check it out.
You didn't bring your goggles?
I didn't bring my goggles. No, I wanted to, but I didn't want them to get all banged up in there.
Oh, and our idle speed of
I didn't know
3 miles an hour
the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah, it took forever.
Okay, have fun. Be careful. So
what?
What'd you see?
It's all a big giant hole.
Any fishies in there? Okay.
No, nothing in there.
No, nothing in there? Okay. Thanks for the wonderful description, honey. I appreciate that.
Just people. People in there.
People.
I was in there.
Yeah. Just a people. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On to the next spring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a spring head, right? So it should be like all leading to like the underwater aquifer. So yeah, you wouldn't want to go down there too far. I think I can see it pretty well. Actually, I mean, it was the Yeah, welcome to Florida.
Y'all be safe.
Yeah, you too. We got some brave soul climbing the tree here. Oh my god, there's a hammock up there too. Do it! Oh man. It needs a little bit more slack on that rope. Or less slack. Oh, that was funny. Alright, and here we have the entrance to the world famous Ginnie Springs. I would love to take my jet ski back down in there, but I think that there's a lot of divers in the water and, you know, kayaks and canoes and stuff. I'm pretty sure we get yelled at if we went in there. And I believe if you do come here normally, I think it's $15 entrance fee. It's like someone's splashing around like crazy back there. I thought it was a fountain. Yeah, they got snorkelers and or scuba divers. Yeah, you're supposed to stay about 100 yards or something away from scuba divers. So that would be a no-no. All right, we'll keep going. There's Devil's Ear Spring just around the corner. We need to find a place where we stop and eat our lunch, or maybe we'll just eat our lunch in the idle zone on the way back. Yeah. Think when you drink. Don't trash where you splash. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, so update. We were looking for Devil's Ear Spring, and I believe that that's actually where we said Ginnie Springs was. I think the whole area is called Ginnie Springs, so the whole campground is called Ginnie Springs because there are a number of springs on the property. But it looks like the main one here is the Devil's Ear Spring, so that's the one that seems the most picturesque, and I wish we could get a photo or something of it up in there, but we can't really get off of our jet skis. Now over here on the other side, there's July Spring. I think we can cruise on in there a little bit. It's not going to be quite nearly as nice as this one, but we'll check it out anyways. So posted, no trespassing, as long as you don't get out of your boat. As long as you don't stay on the water. All the water should be public waterways. Look out for logs. Oh, that's a tree branch, or it's a root. That root has got to be 40 feet long.
Alright guys, so we are going to, where are you? So we're gonna head back now. We'll time lapse on the way back so you guys kind of can get a feel of what's going on. But yeah, we had a really great time today, so yeah. What's the name of the spring?
This is July Springs.
Like the month?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are, July Springs. And I think the water's coming out like right here where you see all the movements. And I think all this property on this side is like private, so we can't go there. So yeah, pretty cool.
All right, so I think we finally got this sorted out. Here is Ginnie Springs. So we missed it on the way coming up. So the other one that we looked at was Devil's Ear. And July Spring was across the street from that, across the river from that. Here's Ginnie Spring. See all kinds of smoke coming up from in there, people vaping or smoking, whatever. Campfires probably. It's definitely interesting smells out here. All right, anyway, so I think that's Ginnie Spring, and then down the river where we started was Dogwood Spring. So yes, there are at least 4 springs in Ginnie Springs Park. All right, so here we are. We're coming up on the rapids again. We're gonna go downhill this time, downriver. See how this goes. Of course, they're not really anything. This isn't like class 5 rapids or anything, but when you're on a jet ski, you don't want to bang it into a rock. It's a little nerve-wracking. expert jet skier. Oh, she got turned around a little bit. Just watch out for that big rock right there. Oh, there's one right there. There's a rock right there. Did you hit one? Huh? Did you hit one? Yeah, you gotta cut quick, yeah. I think we survived. The biggest rapids on the Santa Fe River. Yeah.
We are back at the boat ramp. Lewis is gonna get in line to load up the jet skis. So yeah, it was fun. On the way back, I caught I didn't catch. I saw a river otter, which I thought was super cool. I really enjoy those guys. Seeing them is always cool. So yeah. So it's just interesting also watching people load and unload their boats. See a lot of interesting habits, interesting things that I wouldn't necessarily do, but you know. On my boat. So just as for interesting points here, that's where the boat ramp is, and then that little like shack. Oh, there's Lois. Hi, honey. There's Lois. Hi. He's not looking. That little shack right there. That's where you pay. They also have a restaurant here, and behind that they have like some motel rooms, sort of kind of thing. And then looks like it's also a campground. So yeah, you can boat and camp and all that kind of stuff. Also, on the way back, there was about maybe, I don't know, 30, hang on a second. Sorry, I was on like run me over. So on the way back, there was probably maybe, I don't know, the last, I would say, mile, 3/4 of the mile. Yeah, we were able to kind of open it up and go a little bit faster than idle speed. So yeah, it was a great trip. Had fun. I don't know if Lewis did though, because he likes to go fast and do crazy person things. I tend to enjoy the scenery a bit more. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask him whenever we're done doing this.
All right, guys. So here's your pro tips for jet skiing at Ginnie Springs. I'd say number one is it's a super long ride from where we went in here at Sandy Point all the way up to Ginnie Springs. I have to check it on the map, but it took a long time. So if your goal is just to get to Ginnie Springs, you may want to launch from one of the closer boat ramps to Ginnie Springs. I'd say number two is remember to wear your eye protection, because there's lots of bugs out here, and if you're going real fast along the river, you're going to get bugs in your eyes. Also, too, the eye protection can help, you know, in case one of those sturgeons jumps up and slaps you in the face. And number three is pack your patience, because it is a very long ride with no wake zone. I mean, it took us basically all day of idling through all this idle no wake zone to get there. But super glad we did it. I don't think I would do it again, to tell you the truth.
Mark it off the bucket list.
Yeah, I think we're gonna, I did really enjoy riding on the river, right? That was a new experience for us. Yep. And I think we're gonna find other rivers around, maybe where we can open it up a little bit more with less no wake zones and less houses, less docks, less boats. So that's going to do it for us today. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know, have you ever been to Ginnie Springs? Have you ever jet skied on a river? What were your thoughts? And with that being said, we're out of here, so we'll see you next weekend.
Yeah, so speaking of eye protection, I found a couple bugs. Nice.
The Sandy Point boat ramp on the Santa Fe River. We are going to not kayak. All right. I'm drawing a blank. The sequoias, the sycamores.
Alright guys, so we are, whoops, alright.
What kind of trees are those again? Okay. Stick around and hang out. So stick around and... Alright, which ones? We're at the Sandy Point boat. Alright. Hey. Go launch from a closer location if you're going to Ginnie Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Cypress. Yeah, that's the ones I'm looking for. Try it again, I guess. Something with a C or an S.